Jay, welcome back to the channel. So guys, the Master Universe Revoultion has premiered on Netflix, and hot on its heels, a brand new leak has just happened on Amazon.com, and thanks to good friends of the channel, Toy Addict Productions, and of course our good friends Toy Habits, we found the brand new photos that have been leaked this early, literally as soon as the Master Universe Revolutions had aired. And this gives me so much hope that more figures are going to come out of Master Universe Revoultion in the Masterverse style. Let's take a deep dive into this to see exactly what was leaked on Amazon.com. I'm excited, everybody. Let's have a look. I want to give a huge shout out to our friends Toy Addict Productions on Instagram. They sent me this very early in the morning, and I got to tell you, I was blown away when I finally saw these. Yes, everybody, King Keldor. As far as I know, there haven't been any official announcements yet. This showed up on several different news sites. As a matter of fact, their good friends over at ToyHabits.com covered this virtually at the same time, and they gave credit to their sources, including Bees Battlegrounds on Instagram, and Bees Battlegrounds actually linked over to an Amazon page where all of these photos were found. I'll have these links in the description below, guys, so you can take a look at them for yourselves. As you can see, they are currently unavailable right now, but I have a funny feeling as soon as the official announcement is set, they will put these up for pre-order, so you can bookmark this page and be ready when King Keldor drops. This is going to be amazing. In the meantime, let's take a closer look here at King Keldor, everybody. Wow, there he is, King Keldor. Now, with the premiere of Master Universe Revoultion, we did find out in the second episode, actually we found out in the very end of the first episode, that Keldor had returned to reclaim his birthright. Yes, indeed, they are unifying all the worlds together from 2000X to Master Universe Filmation, and I imagine somewhere along the lines they're going to have new adventures eventually. And in this case, we are seeing that the Gar, illegitimate son of King Miro, has come to reclaim his birthright as heir to the throne. This is absolutely incredible. Zooming in here, we can see that King Keldor looks absolutely stunning. We did see a tease of this on the back of the backing card for Battle Armor He-Man, Mekaneck, and Tri-Klops, but it's much better seeing here now with much more higher resolution detail. We can see that fleece that he actually wears on top of his cape. The cape looks a little bit sheer, just like many of the materials that they use for most of these figures, like King Grayskull and Skelegod. But overall, it's a really fun design. I really do like this huge fleece that's on top of his shoulders that looks amazing. His head sculpt here looks a little off, mostly because the eyes on this one I think are not painted properly. But other than that, the sculpt is really well done. We can see all the separation from the hair, the blue skin. I love it. It's really, really cool. I love his overall getup for this particular version of King Keldor. He's wearing an armor, the top half of his chest along with his neck. He's got that wonderful tunic with black and burgundy highlights. I love all the gold trim on his belt as well as his wristbands. I even like this little touch here where they have the little bit of black on top of his other wristband. So much fun. I really like the way they've designed the undercoat. It really does look more regal in its overall appearance. And if we move down further, he has those crazy boots that all Eternians wear. Even at funerals, they don't seem to change their boots out. It seems that the top of his boots actually do have an additional white trim, which really goes well with the fleece that he's wearing on top of his shoulders. He also comes with a crown, which if you watch the series, you'll understand where that comes from. And I really do like his second head sculpt. This one looks much better. The eyes seem to be painted much better on this one as well. He also comes with an additional set of fists, along with those gripping hands. This is amazing. It's unfortunate that he doesn't come with a scepter or something along those lines, especially considering he has those soft goods. Here is King Keldor wearing his crown. I really like the way they put this figure together. Very regal in his overall appearance. We can see that his undercoat, or the kilt, if you will, actually has a malleable plastic, so you can probably pose his legs much like you would with any other Master Universe figure. And we can really see the detail on his boots from under there. Here he is wearing the crown, and honestly, he looks so regal. I love it. Here is Keldor holding his crown in his hand. This seems to be the only accessory he actually comes with. He doesn't come with a sword. He doesn't come with any sort of mace or scepter. And that probably has to do with the fact that he's got a little trick up his sleeve. If you watch the series, you'll understand what I mean. You can actually remove his soft goods, and honestly, he really does hold himself well. I really do like that piece that sits on his shoulders and of course comes down for the armor bits. It really looks nice and gives it, again, that wonderful regal appearance of his. On the top of his sleeves, it really does look like this was tailored specifically for him, and I really do like the way it looks. They've got him here having his hands almost perched on his hips. It looks great. I love it. This is actually very much the way he looked like in the actual anime for Master Universe Revolution, and they really did capture his overall look here in action figure form. This is an amazing look here for King Keldor. He just looks like he's barking out orders, and again, there's a realness about him that really shines with this particular soft goods. You can see here the photographers actually folded it over to make it look even more posh and sophisticated. I really love that. Most of the materials that they use for these figures are not that heavy, but here it looks as if they've been able somehow to get that sort of effect where it really does drape over his shoulders. It looks great. And here we have the packaging for King Keldor. Now remember that these solicitation photos are not reminiscent of every single character, and thank goodness we do have plastic packaging so we can actually see the character that we're getting. If you're an inbox collector, that's a huge thing for a lot of you. And we can see here that this version in this box has the correct eye set. I love the box art. It looks so great. King Keldor there in exactly the way he looked in the show. Again, very regal in his overall appearance. Guys, The Masters of the Revolution has aired on Netflix. I'm going through each and every one of the episodes all this week, and I hope that you guys will join me, because this is the final chapter for the Master Universe Masterverse, and then we're moving all in to New Eternia. Keldor has arrived, everyone, and beware the secrets that he keeps. Oh my gosh, guys, on the premiere of Master Universe Revolution, King Keldor has actually shown up in action figure form on Amazon.com. Now, the listing is not actually ready for purchase. It's listed as unavailable, but you know, as soon as they make an official announcement, this thing's going live for purchase right away. I, for one, definitely want to get my hands on one of these King Keldor figures, because he really was a pivotal character in the show for more reasons than one. Let me know in the comment section below, guys, what are your thoughts about this King Keldor leak on Amazon? Are you guys going to put away some money to pick up this figure as soon as he hits the market? And what are your thoughts about the figure itself? Is it pretty much on par with what we see in the animation, or does he have a few things which he needs to adjust, like many of the Masterverse figures when they finally got released in action figure form? Let me know those comments in the comment section below, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave me a like. It really does help me out. And if you're in the position to help the channel, please consider checking out my Patreon page. It's MegaJRetro on Patreon. Guys, the patrons and channel members of this channel help me make wonderful episodes every single week, and I couldn't do it without them. They are the best. Thank you so much for your support, everybody. It really means the world to me. I hope you're all doing well, staying safe. And as always, everybody, thank you very much for watching. Good journey. Geek proud.